Now, as we are struggling to get Dr. Kizza Besigye and other political prisoners either to being held under the General Court Martial to trumped up charges, then they descend on others. We have just mentioned the Mutwe here and others, where Muhoozi has even the audacity of bragging that he is having Eddie Mutwe under his basement, teaching him Runyankole. Those are statements which are very serious. They go to the root of the Constitution. Actually, they rendered the provisions of this Constitution illusory. Totally useless, that this Constitution is just a mere paper tiger. So how do you, under those circumstances, how do you convince people to go and register? In fact, where do you even get the guts? We are on a hunting spree, hunting from one prison, from one detention facility to another, looking for political prisoners, people who are disappeared by the state. People who are victims of enforced disappearance. So the political parties are involved in that. For us here, as we assembled here, all our minds are on how to get Dr. Besigye and others out of prison. When the new people also assemble at Kavule, is how to look for their loved ones, for their members who have been kidnapped and held incommunicado in ungazetted detention centers. And many of these other political parties, that's what is happening. So, who is mobilizing people to participate in the voter verification exercise? And how can the commission just continue like this? They have not even called for a meeting. By the way, they are ostracizing us. The commission has got an obligation even to visit political parties, because these are registered political parties. In my life, I've never seen here Justice Yabakama Katonga. Or even those days, Najana Nkumbi. I don't know when he visited in Najana Nkumbi. I've never seen him visit Kavule. I've not seen him visit, maybe they can always open up with Mao, I don't know. But yes, that one I cannot tell. But at least you can all bear testimony to this fact that just Yabakama treats us as criminals, as enemies of the state. So we are dealing with a criminal state, and we are being ostracized. So how do we participate in the voter verification exercise under those circumstances? So the Constitution has been abrogated, and therefore it becomes extremely difficult. Look at this particular provision. Very interesting. You know what happens when recommendations are made to flag out the names from the register? When they are flagging out the names from the register, the recommendations go to the returning officer. And once they go to the returning officer, under Section 26 of the EC Act, the next stage would be to establish the parish tribunals. Who has the mandate? At least when I was Shadow Attorney General, we moved an amendment. In those days, it would be the LC2 to constitute themselves into election tribunal. The continued persecution, the issues of justice and human rights, the continued kidnaps, which are going on unabated. These are crimes against humanity. I'm glad, and we are reporting to you, under the leadership of our senior counsel, Martha Karua, we have resolved to take this matter to the ICC. Doesn't that deserve a clap? I want to assure you, we have assembled a team to deal with these matters, because they are not only here in Uganda, they are all over. In Tanzania, Tindi Lissu, you know what is happening to him? Even after kidnap, he was picked from prison and taken to somewhere where he could not even be accessed. Held incommunicado, leader of opposition. Yes, Kabila may have committed atrocities, but he's facing the same treatment in DRC. Riek Machar, you are aware what is happening to him. He's been under house arrest for a very long time. And in Kenya, day in, day out, abductions are happening. Now they have extended it to broad day shooting. A member of parliament was shot in broad daylight. So So we are all an endangered species. We are all in harm's way. So we are saying, yes, at East Africa level, we team up and take this matter to ICC for redress. We are also doing the same at a regional level, because we had informed you that we are networking with a number of NGOs and human rights organizations which are involved in public interest litigation in Kenya and also at East African Court of Justice. So Martha Karua was here the day Dr. Besigye was brought back to court, and we have taken a decision very soon. We are going to proceed in that direction.